Okay, so today I wanted to go through a preset I created using the Gojira X plugin on the Quad Cortex. So I've had this plugin for a while, and for those of you who may have watched my channel, you probably know I'm not much of a high gain player, so the Gojira ones, it's taken me a little bit of time to find how I like these best. And I've come up with a preset here that has some scenes that I really do like. So let's just go ahead and jump in. The general structure here is we've got a couple drive pedals, both the Gojira drive pedals. One is the dirt, which is kind of more of a rat, and then one is an overdrive. We've also got a phaser up front. In terms of the amps, we've got the clean, we've got the RST. We're playing those into Gojira Cab 3. On the back end, we've got the Gojira chorus, and then we've got a delay, a shimmer reverb that we'll use for one of the scenes, and then the regular reverb. So the first scene I have here is just kind of a clean chorus. So we're using the clean here. You can see we're pushing some of the mids, gains at halfway. Here we're using the dynamic and a condenser mic. And then we've got the chorus in the back end. Rate's not too high, depth about halfway, mix about halfway. We're going into the delay, not much of a mix, good amount of feedback though. And delay time's like 380. And then the reverb, we're mixed to 20%. So not super affected, but kind of a thick chorus clean tone. And for all these sound samples, I'm playing my PRS SE CE24. So you can hear there's a lot of repeats in the delay there. I think it's just a nice big round chorusy clean tone. If we go to the shimmer, I still got the chorus on, and I'm shifting the reverb from the regular reverb to the shimmer reverb. And it sounds like this. So your simple shimmer effect, not much different than the built-in shimmer on the Quad Cortex. For the overdrive here, we're still using the clean amp, and we're introducing the Gojira OD. Liking the sound of this overdrive. And then this one is the same overdrive, but we're putting it in front of the RST, so much more gain. So you can see here, we're scooping the mids quite a bit. I think that overdrive pushes some mids in its general tone, so scooping the mids on the amp kind of makes sense to keep it from getting too muddy. And then if we go to the rhythm here, all we're doing here is we're using the RST, but we're upping the gain quite a bit, but we are turning off the overdrive pedal. So this is all just kind of the pure RST into just the delay and reverb. So just kind of a nice 5150-ish kind of tone there. And then the filter rhythm, what we're doing there is I'm using the dirt drive. So this is a rat style pedal. So I'm using kind of that Nuno trick a little bit here where it's not much distortion, adding a lot of filter and pushing the volume. So all we're doing here is trying to kind of tighten up the bottom end. So if you hear the difference, I mean, it's subtle, but it does kind of, I think it makes it come to life a little bit. And then we've got a lead tone here, and what we're doing here is we're pushing the overdrive into the RST. You can see we're introducing more mids here, and we're pulling back the treble just to kind of tame some of that top end for when we're doing leads up high. And then lastly, we have this, which is basically the same thing, but we're adding in the phaser. So it just kind of adds a fun phase sound to that lead tone. So when you're doing bend, you're getting a little bit of a, almost like a little bit of a wah going on there. So this is the preset I've created with the Gojira plugin components. As always, I'll make this available on my Cortex Cloud account. Feel free to download it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.